Hello, Object Show friendos. Hope you're all doing well. Taking care of yourselves. Feeling awesome. Or as awesome as you could possibly feel. And if you don't feel too awesome right now, I hope you feel more awesome soon. And first things first, it's June. So happy Pride Month, everybody. Wait, I had this ready. Look. Totally worth it. And it's got every colour of this thing except orange. That's the one that's, for some reason, it's silver and not orange. Otherwise, I got all of the standard Pride flag colours. I don't know why there's no orange one. But regardless, yes, happy Pride Month, everybody. Never be afraid to be who you really are. I know it's not easy. Some people are in places or situations where they cannot be open about who they are. And if you're in that situation, we're still here to support you. Even if you're not ready to make that step and come out yet. I hope you can someday. So this is a bit of a delayed Object Show Roundup. There wasn't an episode on the weekend because there really was no new episodes of things to talk about. No new episodes of the things we currently follow, at least. I am working on getting some more shows added to the list. At some point, I physically won't be able to keep up anymore. But I'll keep trying as long as I can. But it's kind of a good job we did wait and didn't do an episode over the weekend of like just little updates. Because things did happen over the weekend. Oh, geez, yes, they did. So we do have some things to talk about for sure in this episode. I haven't really got much in the way of other intro stuff to talk about. Other than now that it is June, we have hit my planned live stream month. The live stream is planned for June the 28th. And I'm starting to worry a little bit because I still haven't really put anything together for it yet. I suppose I better get cracking on that at some point. I've just been a busy boy doing other things, but don't worry, I'm sure I'll figure something out. I always manage to pull something together in the end somehow. I just kind of go with the flow, and something tends to generally happen. So, yeah, maybe I'll do some kind of advertising for the live stream at some point, if I can think of something I'm going to do with it. But in the meantime, don't expect anything. We might get to June the 28th, and I just hit the go live button and go, hey, I'm live now. Hi. We'll see what happens. Let's get into some Object Show updates, shall we? So we got an update from Delango, and the D&GFE merch store is open, so you could pre-order merch if you didn't get around to the Kickstarter before that closed. You can now pre-order stuff directly from a storefront, which is pretty dang awesome, I've got to say. I had a quick look at it, and there's lots of cool stuff on there. So if you want to hit up any of the stuff you didn't get by during the Kickstarter, now you've got a good opportunity to do so. So I will put that store link in the description. If you want to go and peruse those things, then you can. So let's get into the first episode discussion of the day, and it's something that dropped very unexpectedly. I wasn't expecting this to come out at all, actually, although we did mention this show in the last video, Fight for Fortune. Yeah, episode 3 of Fight for Fortune came out. Just landed on Saturday. I was like, okay, cool. And it's 35 minutes long. All right. Bit of a behemoth this episode, but honestly, a very good episode. So before we get stuck in, of course, I will do what I always do. Spoiler warning. We are going to be discussing everything that happens in Fight for Fortune episode 3, including, obviously, the elimination from carryover from episode 2, the challenge, who wins the challenge, character interactions. I mean, you know the deal by now. I always say the same thing I'm just trying to give people plenty of time to click on the next chapter before we dive in. So if you don't want to know anything that happens in episode 3 of Fight for Fortune, or haven't watched any of Fight for Fortune even, because we might dip into episode 2 just a little bit, then probably it's best to hop on to the next chapter for now, and then make sure you go and check the episode out. Go and check the whole show out, actually, because it's really fun time. It's really good. This was a really enjoyable episode. It was very off the wall, which I really appreciated. So here we go. The episode starts with our host, Star, regaling someone with a story about a time he committed larceny because of his gambling addiction, which, you know, it's all part of being a star. I mean, a celebrity. I know he's literally a star. I mean, star as in celebrity, because he's a star who is, or at least was a star. Don't know why I'm over-explaining this. The call he is on is then cut short when Star's good buddy / boss, Lamp, also ? Calls up with some bad news. Turns out that Fight for Fortune has been featured in the latest episode of Cringer Reviews, which, you guessed it, discusses super cringe shows. I'm sure Object Show Roundup will make an appearance on that show one day, but I don't care because we celebrate cringe around here. Anyway, the host of that show goes on a bit of a tirade against the format of the show, the contestants, and especially our lovable, if not super old, that's okay, I'm calling myself out when I say that as well, host. But hey, maybe despite all of that, he doesn't actually hate the show that much.
On the cringe scale, this show is a certified glutton for cringe and breaks the scale entirely. Cringer out.
Ooh, okay, so he doesn't like the show. I'm sure Star can take that hit though. He's been through the mill before.
Star, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Cool. So, yeah, some changes may need to be made.
This isn't fair. What gives the general public the right to criticize someone who publicizes everything they do internationally?
I get it, man, and...
No, you don't! You're just my stupid talent manager. It's so hard being so talented. All you have to do is manage. Everyone manages.
Okay, so Star doesn't take it well. Maybe Mr. Talent Manager is right though. Maybe a change-up wouldn't be a bad thing. After giving Star a little bit of the old flattery, and mentioning how they've been friends for decades, he does perk up a little bit.
It's time to get old-fashioned.
Okay, bud. Keep up the good work. Call me whenever. Not just as your manager, but as your friend.
Thanks, boss.
You know, all you ever do is call me boss. You can say my name, you know.
Yeah, of course, but boss just has a nice ring to it.
I'm not even actually your superior, though. You can fire me.
Uh-huh.
You don't know my actual name, do you?
Of course I do!
Well?
Oh, looks like Mike's driving indoors again. This kid. Gotta go.
Old-fashioned, huh? Sometimes fighting fire with fire is the way to go. If Mr. Cringe thinks Star is too old, then let's lean right into that. Oh, but before that, pizza arrives, courtesy of the friendliest pizza delivery guy in town, Mealy. He just invites himself in to come hang out with everyone, while Mike is left to pick up the bill. I mean, if he has any money. Maybe he doesn't have any money. But yeah, I had to share this particular shot, actually, because holy artwork. I love that. That random cutaway to some, like, sort of realistic or really different art style just makes me think of just the old school Nickelodeon days. If you know, you know. But it's okay, because Mealy says not to sweat it, because since everyone here is so awesome, he's gonna pick up the bill on this one. What a swell guy. I hope nothing horrifically horrible happens to him. Let's all give him a cheer.
Pizza guy! Pizza guy! Pizza guy!
Oh, I'm Mr. Pizza. I'm effortlessly charming and enjoyable to be around. What's so different about me and him, Mike, huh?
I know I don't have to explain that to you.
I'm just gonna say it, he didn't take the pepperonis off like I asked, so he kinda deserved it. Moving on.
Star, don't you know what this means?
Clean up on aisle 7.
Someone in the cast is a murderer!
Let's think about what's really important, Mike.
Yeah, you're right. Telling the
Doing
police.
the elimination! This is all I've got left, and I want it to be something of high quality. Let's go.
Oh, no. Our new favourite character. Cut down in the prime of his life. How tragic. How sad. How, elimination time. Never mind. Let's go see who's out. So, in the previous episode, the Dutch angles / angels, depending on what kind of mood Star is in, were up for elimination because they failed to escape a cave quicker than everybody else. That's basically how it worked. So, and the Dutch angles are comprised of paintbrush, candy, straw, and button. Right, okay, so we find out that there were 378 votes, which is considerably less than last time when there were 1,055. Star, I know you've already had a kind of rough start to the day, but don't freak out, okay?
Whoa, hold it there. Did you forget to refresh again?
No, that's the real vote total.
No. There is no way that much of our audience dipped after the first episode.
Well, that's what the website says.
Let me take a look.
Dude, you don't know how to use a laptop. Stop clicking on random things.
What? This is a joke, right?
I don't know. Is our team winning a joke to you?
Do you hear yourself? In what world would I advocate for our loss?
Reality, apparently.
Oh my corn syrup, I'm talking to a brick wall.
You're gonna end up getting us hacked. Just let me handle this.
Fine.
I said don't freak out. Do not. Listen, you just got to put on the bestest show ever this time round, and those viewers will pour back in. And if you didn't get time to read the whole comment about Candy there, by the way, here you go. Candy is an evil manipulator who tries to wreak havoc in the team by disobeying Straw, the coolest feministest girl ever, and by trying to backstab Paintbrush. If Straw isn't safe this elimination, then Candy will continue to do evil, and we can't allow that. You know, I'm not going to say they're wrong, but I'm also not going to say they're right. But also, I just think this entire team is a walking argument, and no matter which one of them is out, the remaining ones they're not going to be any more cohesive. Mike gets ready to read the votes, but Star gets huffy when he doesn't go through the voter comments first like he normally does. Gotta stick to the formula, Mike. People are scared of change. And by people, I mean me. Okay? So Mike then decides to change how this works by putting up a comment and making us guess who it's about. Guess this could be fun.
This comment went towards the person that received the most votes. Can you guess who it is?
Make it less obvious next time.
Wait, does that say he?
Paintbrush is the first one saved with 147 votes. Congrats.
What?
Say what? Great! I'd note how blatantly misogynistic that is, but that feels unnecessary at this point.
And following in second was the person that received this comment. Can you guess who it is this time?
Who do you think it is, guys?
Microphone? You left out the name.
Yeah, I meant to do that. The next one safe is Button, with just 1 away from 100. Congrats! Again!
You're joking. I get the whole sympathy for the underdog thing, but over me?
I'm sorry, guys. I really am. If it means anything, I can give you all a hug.
You know what? Forget it. Congratulations. Woohoo!
Yeah, woo! I'm giving it up.
Candy or Straw going? Oh, my palate, it's a win-win, boys. I wasn't in it to win at first because of how unfortunate my team was, but it's about to get 10 times more livable. I am winning this game.
I'm in the bottom two. Straw and Paintbrush are the only reasons we lost. Let's not forget to mention that everyone around me is insane.
Yo, get out! This is my safe space!
What? This is for anyone to use.
I'm the lone wolf, not you!
Stop! Why?
I honestly wasn't expecting this to be our bottom two. I guess I just liked Straw a lot because she reminds me of Pencil. BFDI, of course, so much. And I should remember that Pencil isn't exactly, popular. As for Candy, well, maybe that's less of a shock, but at the same time, this whole team doesn't know how to work together, except for maybe Button, but that's only because he just goes with the flow regardless, and just agrees or copies whoever happens to be talking at the time, so I don't really know how useful that is. I'm sure it'll be useful at some point. Okay, let's get this done with, shall we?
To finish things off, let's look at what people had to say about Candy. Let me just find some...
Cool, yeah, definitely deserve that.
And Straw, your voters, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
No need. I'll do the hosting for you.
What are you doing?
Yes! You see all these Candy, and you're acting like I'm the crazy one.
That is definitely sampling bias. Come on.
Yeah, right. Keep telling yourself that. Just admit it. You lost.
What? What happened? Oh. Oh dang.
No! She was just starting to appreciate me.
How is this reality? I don't lose. That's not supposed to happen.
Wait, I was annoying, bossy, alienating, and purely a detriment to my team, and people didn't love that and vote me to be safe? What?
Yeah, wait. I'm Straw and, boys suck, lol.
Shut up! You will never know what it's like to be one of us, so you have no right to even comment on us. You're the golden standard for everything wrong with the world today. This is just...
You can leave now.
I'll forget all of you, don't even worry! Ooh, she kind of ate. Why?
Oh, actually, you totally have to come back in since you're a suspect. Sorry.
I guess the writing was kind of on the wall there, huh? Or on the projector, at least. Kind of on the wall. I felt really bad for Straw when she left, though. Personally, I was hoping Paintbrush would be out. Straw had so much more opportunity to be a menace. We need a couple of menaces sprinkled around the place. Otherwise, things will just get boring. But we have not seen the last of her quite yet, because there's, kind of been a murder. Unless we, forgot about that. Back inside, Button turns to Candy to be the new leader of the Dutch Angles, much to Paintbrush's anger, which leads to a big old argument, which Mike has to break up. The team is doomed, I tell ya. Doomed! Star tries to wander away for a quick manicure. I mean, I guess we did just forget about that murder, didn't we? Well, not everyone forgot.
The pizza guy was killed! Is no one else losing it?
Well, that's what you get for not having a real job.
Yeah, being a president would be much safer.
Who could have done such a heinous act?
Okay, I know all the signs point to me, but if you keep looking at me, I'll kill all of you.
Star, why aren't you freaking out about this? Wouldn't this, get investigated by the police?
Oh my stars, you're right. Everyone stop everything. Your challenge is to hide my military-grade explosives.
Or maybe to catch the murderer?
You're quick to throw around accusations.
That just wasn't an accusation.
Don't worry, Court. She just wanted an excuse to yap as usual.
I'm not acknowledging you anymore.
It was me.
I
don't know, Star. This is a lot of responsibility for our, let's admit it, not very qualified cast. We have to call the police.
All this talking has actually put us off schedule again, so we just don't have time. We have to make it a challenge. I'm with you, Mike, but we just can't.
You're insane.
Sheriff Dirt's on the case. Don't you kiddies fret.
Don't really think this is a sheriff's job. More of like a detective.
Potato, tomato, same deal.
Nope, not at all, actually.
Perfect! Detectives, yeah. Yeah, that's classic. It's time for a good old-fashioned noir murder mystery special. So get to it. Start investigating and interrogating.
Ahem, we won the last challenge. Where's our prize?
Oh, you can, get a flashlight.
It is interesting how nonchalant Star is being about this murder. It could just be because, as a celebrity, he's seen his fair share of scandals, and this might just be a drop in the ocean. Or he could have set this whole thing up to boost the show's ratings. And also, a nice detective noir storyline. That ticks the box on going old school. We also had a fun callback to the previous episode as well, because the prize for the winning team was also a flashlight. And don't you worry, this flashlight gets put to use pretty fast as the dingy atmospheric overhead lighting for the interrogation area, where we start with Dirt, Question, and Candy, which doesn't really lead to anything except Candy complaining about Dirt being the one who gets to interrogate. Star assures her that everyone will get the chance to do that, though. Somehow. Candy storms off without answering anything. And Button's up next with an interesting tactic.
Howdy.
I'll be asking the questions here, bub.
No, you won't.
Anything you say can and will be used against you, so I'd zip it.
I have reason
Stop
to believe...
talking! No!
Shut up, Button!
You can't
Shut
talk.
up!
Stop!
I give up.
Looks like we have a new sheriff in town.
Boys, I couldn't handle the responsibility.
Not to worry, Dirt. That's what I'm here for. What?
Yo, what's up?
I hardly believe that's the attitude one should have during an interrogation.
I mean, isn't life itself just one big interrogation?
No. Yes? What's the favorable answer?
Every interaction is just an exchange of information to gain something, man. Whether that be friendship or answers. Interrogations are just the same thing, but with harsher lighting, bro.
Well then, let's have a chat.
Sure.
Are you gonna start?
I mean, well, you're the boss, go ahead.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent, man. I hope you can say the same for yourself, bro.
Well, yeah. I guess I am doing pretty good.
It's been hours. What is going on in there?
Maybe Potted Plant cracked the case?
Yeah, and maybe he's the genius of the team. Okay.
I never realized how beautiful life was. Thank you, Potted Plant.
Button coming face to face with Potted Plant and being totally confused about how to react was the highlight of this episode for me, honestly. What an epic pair. I could have watched them yap for hours, honestly. But that's not what we're here for. And I'd say it's pretty clear none of them are murderers. Probably. Waterglass and Quartz both try to step up to do some interrogating next. And when Paintbrush tries to put himself up to be the interrogatee, Quartz has other ideas.
I'd like to see Straw, please.
What? I so-called dibs.
Huh?
Okay, I was picked over the eliminated player. No, that's chill. Don't mind it all.
Must suck to be eliminated. Especially after trying so hard in that challenge. You were literally carrying your teammates. Guess your efforts just weren't enough. That's too bad. You were just being yourself.
Are you just here to rub it in my face that I'm out?
You're right. I should make better use of your time. Being yourself. Maybe that's the root of the problem. You just suck.
What?
You spent so much of your time singing out Paintbrush, and despite that, you two are probably the most alike.
Name one way I'm like that idiot.
You're both loners. You pushed away everyone who was on your side, or attempted to be. You spend your time making enemies with everyone, because if the people around you are so different from you and aren't evil, then what does that make you?
Trust me, I'm well aware that I'm a jerk. I just fight for what's right in a harsh way, and if you can't work with that, then that's your problem.
Oh, believe me, I know why you put up this front, because if you didn't pretend to be such a confident leader, you'd be a nobody, and no one would take you seriously. It really sucks for you too. That persona you built for yourself could have worked longer if you were on a slightly more competent team. What a waste. But I guess you were sort of a waste regardless. Well, I said all I wanted to.
Starting to see why this episode is 35 minutes long now. It's because of scenes like this one throughout the episode. We really get to kind of like dig into the characters and see much more of who they are in this episode. And Quartz just laying into Straw here caught me right off guard. I mean, gotta shout out some of the facial expressions in this scene as well. Quartz giving out the little cheeky winks amidst her verbal assault, and Straw trying to hold it together. Ooh, such wonderful, expressive stuff going on, and don't you dare think it went unnoticed. Great animation work there. So after that awkwardness, Waterglass wastes no time going to have a chat with Straw himself. I'm sure she'll be thrilled with that. Yeah, that's what I thought. She just wants to go home. But Waterglass keeps pushing, and tries to get something out of her by stroking her ego, mentioning that she was a strong leader and knew how to take charge of a situation, and that he's actually kind of sad that she's already out. And also that the Dutch angles are a little bit of a mess without her. Yep, well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? What do you say, Straw? Got anything to say? I said say twice, just ignore that.
Okay. I may know something, but I'll only talk if you do me a favor.
Okay, are you satiated enough now to talk?
Alright, I'll tell you what I know. The thespians aren't what they seem. I just had a weird talk with Quartz. I don't know what it is, but it's gotta mean something.
She just sat there in silence. Very suspicious if you ask me.
Maybe it wasn't as black and white as I thought.
No, pretty sure it is black and white.
Comedy isn't your thing, Mira.
I'd like to talk to Quartz.
Have fun wasting your time. The only ones capable on this team of such actions are me and Murder Machine over here.
Okay, guess I'll keep that in mind.
Mira, I give you a free shot to defend yourself there. I'm giving you freebies at this point.
What made you choose me, Waterglass? Shouldn't you be smart enough to know that's against my morals entirely?
Oh, I'm smart, alright. Smart enough to not ignore information I was told in confidence. I have reason to believe you're not to be trusted.
Not sure what Straw told you, but she's full of it. There's a reason her whole team hates her. Who's on the team that hasn't lost yet? Yeah, me.
Everything you're saying is only making you seem more capable of committing a crime.
I won't stand for this. I don't have to answer any of your questions.
Yes, you do. Actually, I guess you don't.
Quartz definitely is being a bit prickly in this episode. A far cry from the Quartz we've seen previously. She was, like, super nice and, like, taking into account everybody's feelings, and I don't know what happened all of a sudden. Definitely seems like she's someone who has something to hide. Whether that's a murder or not remains to be seen, though. But she's definitely acting weird. Waterglass moves right on to Icicle next, though. The mini whirlwind of chaos, who is most definitely capable of murder, along with pretty much every other crime you can think of. A very dangerous child, this one. He's not super happy about being accused either, and threatens Waterglass with an ice beam, which doesn't actually happen, but Waterglass does notice that that is a reference to that super cool game series Jokemon, and then they bond over gaming. Naturally.
Gamers are the most oppressed minority. No wonder you're so violent. No one understands you.
You get it.
And you get why I had to become so smart. So I actually had knowledge beyond the world of fiction.
It all makes sense now. That's why you're so enjoyable to be around.
Friends?
Friends!
And you know what friends do? Tell each other the truth. So why do you just admit that you killed the delivery boy? I know you did it!
You see, I don't think it works if you try to be the good cop and the bad cop at the same time. Nice try, though. Dirt takes up the sheriff/detective role again now, and has Dollar over for a chat. Dollar does all of the talking, of course, going over the many ways he could take someone out. I mean, if you want to paint a target on your back, this is the way to do it. Or is there a plan behind this apparent admission?
Okay, so seems like a pretty cut and dry case then.
Hold on, that was just to build suspense! It's you, completely you! You're the one trying to take center stage and lead the investigation! At least before you miserably failed! Ha! It's obvious you were trying to lead everyone in the wrong way before it was too late, but I see right through you, Dirt!
Oh, come on, did you really think I'd do such a thing?
Just admit it! Just admit it!
The thought of taking someone's life? Why would I ever? I mean, that guy has a family. Probably had kids who cared about him. The thought of them having to react to his passing, I tried to ignore it, to focus on the investigation, but I can't right now. I just hope they'll be okay. Sorry, I think I need a minute.
I don't think he did it, now that I think about it.
Were you just jealous he got to wear the sheriff costume?
I just thought, I'm the stylish one here, okay? I deserve the episode-specific appearance changes!
Oh, Dirt. You react the same way I do to random character deaths in media. I'm gonna need to put one on the dark counter now, because I was trying not to think too much about Maylee's life outside of the show, same as what Dirt was trying to do, but now it's been shoved into my brain. So cruel. Seems like Dirt is out of the running for being the culprit now, at least. So it's not all bad news. Except Maylee's still dead. Possibly. While Mirror wallows in sadness about not being picked for interrogation yet, Waterglass finally grants Paintbrush's wish and pulls him in for questioning. Paintbrush immediately accuses Candy, but Waterglass doesn't buy that for a second. But also doesn't think Paintbrush could have done it because he's slow as mud and cost his team the challenge in the last episode. I mean, it is true, but Paintbrush isn't super happy about it and questions Waterglass's own athletic abilities after that scathing attack. And, we're really not getting anywhere here, are we? Well, I mean, we're not getting anywhere with the investigation, but we are getting lots of fun character interactions, so it is still kind of worth it. Paintbrush doesn't see any point in sticking around, so he beats it and tries to send Candy in for a chat.
Waterglass asks for you. You're screwed.
You asked for me?
No.
Waste of time.
Oh, Mirror's so pathetic and I feel bad, so I guess I'll interview her. Oh, wow. Thanks, Dollar. I don't deserve this.
What? Mirror, I just knew you did it.
As if I could ever successfully do something.
Your facade is too convincing. Curses!
Maybe I didn't even mean to kill him. Maybe I was just going in for a hug and I messed up so bad I accidentally suffocated him to death. I'm horrible. Oh no.
But he was ripped to shreds.
And then I got hungry, so my razor-sharp teeth took some bites out of him. Oh no.
Okay.
Be real with me, Icicle.
I swear!
You can't swear!
It has to be you!
It was you!
You're
It
a
was so
confirmed
you! I know it was
psychopath!
you!
It is fully you! Thanks for letting me talk, Potted Plant. You're a great listener.
Yo, you think I can make it as a beatboxer?
I didn't mean to. I just suck so much.
Me neither. I can't believe we did that together. On complete accident.
Nope. It was just me. I'm the only one that could do such a thing because I'm objectively the worst.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe we just did that.
So it was actually just me.
Hear you loud and clear. All us.
It was me! Only me! I suck! I'm the worst! You can't do the same trick as me! Stop it! Stop!
Alright, I think you guys have had enough time to talk, so every team can come to a conclusion and present their findings to us.
Whew, okay, there's a lot to unpack there. Paintbrush messing with Candy. Just mean. And Mirror. Oh, Mirror. Big shout out to Just Pebble 1, the VA for Mirror, because what an amazingly fun time I had watching Mirror's scenes in this whole episode. That, oh no, moment is going to stick with me for a long time, and I know I'm going to be saying it that way forever now. I'm going to randomly come out with that for months, years. We also got a cameo from the first eliminated contestant, Kane. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And of course, Button just going with the flow and trying to become co-murderer along with Mirror. He's such an interesting little fella. I love him, but also get super irritated by him at the same time. I just want to hug him and kick him at the same time, you know. And also, the challenge is over. Time to find out who committed this heinous act. Maybe post-production. Oh, yeah. That's Waterglass, Dirt, and Potted Plant, by the way. Huddle up and present their findings. Potted Plant has come to the conclusion that life is beautiful, man. Very, very groovy, but ultimately kind of useless. As always, Potted Plant. Waterglass might have something better, though.
It's gotta be a thespian. I trust you guys, and the Dutch angles are lacking in the guts department. I'm thinking either Quartz, Dollar, or Icicle.
Really? Quartz?
Dirt is, obviously, surprised by Quartz being in that list, but I mean, I would have been surprised too, but we have seen her be super cagey in this episode, trying to drag Straw down and refusing to be questioned by Waterglass. I wouldn't have put her in the murderer column in previous episodes, but in this one, well, maybe. But I'm thinking she's just got a mean side that she's been hiding until now. So I think murderer still might be a bit of a stretch. The Dutch Angles, meanwhile, are still fighting. Well, 2 of them are, anyway.
So it'd be great help if you just admitted it was you.
Okay, I know I said it was me, but I was just messing with you guys because I thought it'd be funny. We just wasted the whole round getting no leads because I don't actually think it's Candy, and I don't think she actually thinks it's me either.
What about you, Button? Find anything?
Ever hear of lawyer-patient confidentiality?
Button, I'm gonna need you to be normal for 1 second and stop pretending you're whatever you think a detective is supposed to be. Because if you don't have anything, we may be screwed.
Well, Mirror did say she did it just up front.
Yep, we're doomed.
Button, there's not a world that exists where Mirror could kill someone.
I'm just trying to help.
You see, that animosity between Paintbrush and Candy has led them nowhere. At least Button had a theory. Might have been a terrible one, but he did more detectiving than the other 2 did. Over with the thespians. Quartz makes her case against Straw, calling her out for getting all of post-production to think it was one of this very team who committed the murder.
Straw is clearly frustrated that she got eliminated and is taking it out on the other girl bosses in the cast. Us.
Am I girl boss too?
Of course.
Yeah!
Me? A boss of anything. That business will collapse in a matter of
Point
seconds.
is, this effort is far more than just simple annoyance. She's pinning the blame because she did it.
Just gonna say it. I respect the hustle.
Okay, so post-production are pointing at someone in the thespians. The Dutch Angles have got, well, nothing, unless we count Button's mirror accusation. And the thespians, if everyone agrees with Quartz, have Straw in mind. Okay, now that everyone's ready, well, seemingly ready, Star asks who they're all accusing. Post-production go with Icicle. Yeah, going with the playing it safe angle, much to the amusement of Dollar and Quartz. What about the Dutch Angels? I mean Angles. Dang it, Star. Stop making me say it wrong.
Gonna take a shot in the dark. Water glass.
Ha! Someone's desperate for my attention.
What? No, just cause you're smart or whatever, so you could do it.
So you're saying I'm strong and capable of anything?
Nope, not at all what I said.
It's kinda what you said.
Thespians?
We have come to the conclusion that it's Straw.
Fine. It was me. I did it, okay? And I know it's gonna diminish your already low and pathetic expectations for me, but whatever.
Oh, Paintbrush has water on the brain, huh? Water glass, that is. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That was a really fun back and forth, though. I did enjoy that. Sorry, anyway, got distracted. Was that Mirror confessing? Again? Listen, Mirror, you tried this already. Nobody believed you. Just let this case reach a sensible conclusion, and we can just move on, okay? She does try to explain how she carried out the murder, but just recites the plot of Macbeth. So yeah, not really convincing anyone here. Also going to quickly point out that Straw sneaks away during Mirror's confession. So that's her out of the picture. And you know, that also means actually if it was her that committed the murder, that she managed to escape. We'll have to remember that. Candy then interrupts this whole debacle to ask a pretty important question.
Hold on. How are you guys even planning on confirming who the murderer was by the end of the challenge?
That is a wonderful question, Candy. Microphone, how were we planning on doing that?
We need to call the police!
Star, you do realize you're practically an accomplice in wasting our time like this.
Candy, you do realize if you say one more thing, I will disqualify you. Shut up!
Okay, fine. If I must, I'll put the spotlight on myself for just a little longer.
Oh, you really don't have to.
Really? Crap, I missed it!
I didn't want to say the real way it happened because I was just too ashamed, but here we go. When we met Melee, I immediately became infatuated with the idea of him. He was so effortlessly charming and lovable, everything I'm not. He had so many friends so quickly, and I don't even have one to call my own. I was furious. I was overtaken by jealousy, so I knew what I had to do, or what I felt I had to do in this moment of insanity. I ran into the storage room and found Star's patented expired jar of parasites. I rushed back over, and while everyone was distracted by Melee's charm, I dashed them on one of the slices of pizza, hoping he would grab it. He did. Then, he died.
Hold on, so you could have killed any of us?
Hold on, so you could have killed me? Me! No one's ever attempted to overthrow me like this. Not even Icicle. I'm proud.
Wait, really?
No, none of you should be rewarding this. Not even you, Dollar.
Potty pooper!
Who's to say any of this is even true? You lied like 20 seconds ago.
I'm also a truth teller starting today. Or, however long ago I confessed the truth.
Yep, great.
I mean, we're kind of running out of time, so this may be the narrative we have to go with.
So she's like disqualified, right?
Whoa! Sound like this bum is just trying to remove our most competent weapon. To heck with thee!
Competent?
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting rid of her, but she did technically find out who done it.
Yeah, I guess that is true. You guys win.
Really sick.
Oops.
So I still don't know what to believe here. Mirror's admission still seems iffy to me, at best. But, good job the thespians, I guess. A self-report wins the day, apparently. I did also love Mirror's reaction when Dollar picked her up to protect her from being disqualified, arrested, whatever else might have happened to her. But Starnoff decided that she won the challenge for her team. It looks like she's safe. As Star is about to wander away, which he's been trying to do for a good chunk of the episode, Button super helpfully reminds him that he hasn't decided which team's up for elimination yet. Nice going, buddy! So, Star, how are we going to figure this one out?
Oh, yeah, let's flip a coin to see who loses. Heads is Dutch angles, tails is post-production.
What a way to spit in the face of all the effort our team's put in. Unbelievable.
Don't worry, Dirty. We got a 70% chance to be safe since he's using the D20.
Seriously?
Ouchies. The Dutch angles are up for elimination again. Based on a coin flip. Totally fair. We still have, a dead body to deal with, though. Is anyone gonna, handle that up? Get a dustpan and a brush, or a vacuum cleaner, or something? I guess we'll never know, because in the post-credit scene, we just have a bit of Button.
Nice! I'm glad those, bots really liked your glasses!
Why does no one believe me? These comments are real!
Now, let's check if there's some for me. No. Huh? It all makes sense. I've got you now.
Oh, no. The impressionable fella's going to have a field day with this one. I mean, okay, what if Button hosts the next episode? Although, I don't know. He put himself down as a target, so maybe he's going to try and take himself out of the game next time? Whatever happens, this was a wild ride, this episode, honestly. I loved all of the chat between the characters in this one, and we really got to know some of them better. I wonder if we get any more payoff from that murder, though, because how can that just slide with no consequences? This is a show that gets aired to viewers, after all, so you can't exactly hide what happened, especially when you base the entire challenge around the actual crime. Anyway, all of that's going to have to wait for episode 4, isn't it? This was awesome, though. Great work, everyone. As I wasn't expecting it to land. The teaser had popped up, but I didn't know that meant it was going to be coming out so soon, so that was a nice, fun start to a Saturday. But I did enjoy it. And as I just said already, and I will repeat it, great work, everyone. It was a fantastic episode. Well done. All right, update from Fusion Animations now, and animation has begun for Object Invasion 8. Oh, yes, and it is coming summer 2026. I like it. You know, that gives you a solid 3-month window to release it in. It could be the end of June, could be any time in July, could be any time in August, could even be sometime in September. So just sit and wait. Animation started. That's what we need to know. That's all we need to know for now. It's coming, worked on, and I mean, yeah, we're allowed to get a little bit hype because it's news. It's happening. It's coming. Still don't know exactly when, but it's summer. That's good enough for me. Yeah, it took me a while to get to this one. Sorry, Jay. But yes, we did get an update from Jaysymmetrical about Race for Austin, Texas, or RAT for short. And it's going to be a comic, which is cool. Very cool. I like that. I mean, obviously I like animation too, but heck, I like comics as well. So we did get the first page of it. Has a little foreword from Jay and Simon, and then just the first page there. Somewhere deep in the heart of Texas. Great start. We set the atmosphere right off the get-go. So I will pop a link to the comic page in the description. So if you want to go there, bookmark it, then you can check when pages come out, can't you? Because that's what I'm going to be doing. And I am looking forward to seeing what the story of Race for Austin, Texas has in store for us. Thanks, Jay. I really did enjoy the pilot animation you did, but I also totally appreciate and respect the decision to move it to comic format. You know, comics are awesome. Look, Escape from Object Reality, Objectified. They're the only two I can really think of object comic-wise off the top of my head. I've only really read Escape from Object Reality, but I know there's lots of object comics out there, more of which I should probably check out at some point. But I'll add this one to my list. So thank you for the update, Jay. And best of luck with the comic. All right, time for the second episode discussion of this episode of OSR, and this one was slightly more expected than the other one was. Yes, it's Lakeside Party episode 2 from Luckpel 18. Yes, that one did indeed also fall on us on Saturday. Saturday was just a busy day all around. I know some other things came out on Saturday, but things I have not watched yet, so sorry, won't be getting to those quite yet. I'm going to try. Honestly, I'm going to try and spend a good chunk of the summer watching stuff, but I also want to put my feet up and chill. And I don't want to go down a rabbit hole because I do this way too often when I'm meant to be talking about other things. Anyway, yes. Lakeside Party episode 2, the Tasteful Cooking Challenge, did indeed come out on Saturday. And if you have not watched episode 2 yet yourselves, or even episode 1, and you don't want to know anything about anything or any spoilers or nothing of that stuff, then skip to the next chapter would be my advice, but perhaps pop back after you have watched it, because, I mean, you're here to listen to me waffle about object shows, right? It'd be nice if you came back after you watched it. But again, I ain't forced anybody to do anything. You can spend your time how you want to spend your time. And if you happen to be spending your time here, thank you very much. I can't even say a sentence properly, so I don't know what the heck you're doing here. All right, let's hop in, shall we? This episode starts with Team What? And that's Poster, Sushi, Spaghetti, and Butter playing a super fun-looking board game. Ooh. Also, aspect ratio change. Sorry. Anyway, it's a good job Sushi knows this game inside and out, because someone ate the rule book. Not naming any names. Spaghetti.
Whoa, you talking about me? I would never do such a thing. Hi, I'm Spaghetti.
We get it! Are you going to spend the rest of the game just introducing yourself? This isn't kindergarten. We know your name is Spaghetti.
Do you know my name?
Why, yes, it's, Coupon.
Poster.
Okay, then what's the $2.99 for? I mean, like, is that a price for something? Is it, what are you even selling? Would it be landscapes? Hiking trips for just $3? I don't really see the financial institution that
Hey!
What? What is it?
It's your turn. Go.
Elimination time? Oh, that's... Wait, is that the fish?
Alright, now I feel called out there with Butter not knowing what Poster's name was, because I may definitely have not got everyone's names right when I talked about episode 1, but more of my embarrassment about that stuff later, because it is indeed elimination time. The fish appears and tries to nudge everyone towards the state-of-the-art elimination area, but Poster's adamant that everyone stays where they are so that they can finish their game. Sorry, fish. Maybe you can use the elimination area in the next elimination. Alright, let's get started, shall we?
What? You guys failed to build a taller tower last episode, so you do the elimination. The viewers voted on their favorite contestants out of you bunch, but whoever gets the fewest votes will be eliminated. We got a lot of votes this time, by the way. Way more than I thought we would. 14,026.
What?
Yeah?
That's so much!
The first one safe is Spaghetti. You got the most votes at... Wait, where'd he go? Behind you. Oh my god. Okay, 4,095 people voted for you. That's over half the voters. Now that's what I call... I couldn't think of anything.
And Spaghetti is safe by quite a wide margin, surprising nobody. In all seriousness, though, Spaghetti is super fun. We all love a one-brain cell character, don't we? Sushi is the next one safe, with a pretty tidy-looking 3,802 votes, which is also, yeah, it's a pretty impressive number. And we all know what that means, right, Poster?
If Sushi's safe, then that means... That means what? Oh, I just thought it would cut to the bottom two.
The bottom two. Butter and Poster. One of you will be the very first contestant eliminated from the show.
I hope it's you. Well, of course you do. What other choice do you have?
Pick a card.
Mine says 3,348. I'm assuming that means votes. Mine says attack from the Empire, lose 10 gold and move back 3 spaces.
Oh, that's my bad. I must have shuffled it wrong. Just pick another card. Should be soon.
Okay. How many votes did you say you got again?
3,348.
Well, mine says I got 1,000, so, look, I guess I'm safe.
Huh?
No.
It says, 2,781. Oh, hey, Poster, you're safe.
Oh yeah, gotta do my lucky roll. Well, I guess it has to be this way. I might as well say my farewells. Poster, you are a terrible leader. Spaghetti, you're just kind of annoying. And Sushi, you, well, you really didn't do anything at all.
Are you at least going to stick around for the rest of the board game? And 1, 2, 3, and pick a card, and hey, look, I won! That's 10 victory points. Good game, everyone.
There's your answer. Hey, well, don't feel too sad about it, Butter. At least you got to... hey, wait, where are you going? I've got a busy life. See you later. And don't worry, I won't miss a single one of you. That was kinda rude.
This scene just really highlights why I love this show so much already. It's so understated and maintains this wonderful balance of calm and chaos. Butter is out, yes, but there's also no huge drama, no horrific elimination. She just wanders away, being mean in the process, of course, as is her style. It's just so good. It's just so inconsequential. You know? I love it. So with Butter gone, Spaghetti goes into panic mode because Team Water's down a member. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how this works. So they go on a mission to try and convince someone from Team Yet. That's Walk Signal, who gives a pretty clear response. Lilypad, who is too busy trying to feed the tree she planted in the last episode to pay attention to anything else. Slide Whistle, who won't do anything unless Trowel gives the go-ahead, apparently. And, of course, Trowel, who is terrified by Spaghetti's mere presence. So I guess that's a no as well. And here's where we circle back to me getting names wrong in the last episode when we talked about episode 1. Not the last episode of OSR. When we talked about episode 1 of Lakeside Party. I swear there wasn't a wiki page for reference when I talked about it. I swear it did. I always try and check this stuff if I can. I promise. I could have just totally missed it. But yes, I am happy to know now that walk signal is called walk signal and not crossing guard, I think I was calling them last time. And slide whistle is actually a slide whistle and not a, I think I was calling them a firework or a rocket last time. Anyway, let's just forget about that and let's just pretend I got those names right straight from the get-go, okay? Right? I know, I don't know why I'm bothering to ask. Those errors will live forever and I will own up to them. Because, hey, I ain't perfect. Far from it, actually. But I do try my best. Anywho, sorry Spaghetti, looks like Team What is indeed stuck with 3 members, which is kind of like I said how this is meant to work. Unless you have someone else you can ask.
Do you want to switch to our team? Oh, sure. Yay. Say hello to our new team member. Hey, long time no see. What, you're on our team? Yep, but you're the host. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, look, they have the host on their team. That is a really big advantage. It's only natural that we switch over. Yeah, seems fine to me. 6 is too many people. I'm out of here. Wait, don't leave without us. We gotta keep the What Alliance strong. Come on, Sushi. Wait, they have the fish on their team. I'm switching back. Okay, that's been long enough. These are your teams for the next challenge. Wait, what? Do you two have a team name? Oh, yeah, How about the Best Friends? Oh, that works.
So the host is just going to be taking part this time? This show has no rules. And I kind of love it. Because, again, it's all done so matter-of-factly. And without fuss. So it just all works. Also, the Best Friends are my favourite 2 in the whole show. And if they aren't the final 2, I'm going to be really upset. But not really, but also kinda. As Fish is about to start up the challenge for the day, Slide Whistle tries to convince him to make it something their team can easily win, because as the host they have that power. Fish isn't too keen though, saying that would be unfair to everyone else. And when Slide Whistle remembers what they're competing for, he suddenly doesn't care too much anymore. Alright, Fish, as you were, what are we up to today?
Ooh, can you make it a cooking challenge? I love cooking. Seems a little too overdone. Way too many shows already do cooking challenges. I strive to make my challenges unique and interesting to bring some variety to the field. Anyway, today's challenge is a painting challenge. Each team will get 1 easel and canvas, and some painting stuff. Obviously. The team with the best painting will win immunity, and the other 2 teams will be up for elimination together. Go. You don't need to zoom in on me, we already did the intro.
Ah yes, a painting challenge. Fish truly is a paragon of originality. Cooking challenge? Pah! I was giggling so much at this though, because in that one interaction, we learned that the title of the episode was a bait and switch, and we got another 4th wall break with the zoom-in joke. Please. This show's just too good. Slide Whistle tries to convince Trowel to be their artist, but Trowel hesitates and says that he wouldn't be able to do anything anyone would like. Oh, hey. Any art is good art if you put your heart into it. But that's okay. We won't pressure you. We can always ask Spaghetti instead.
Oh yeah, behold a true artist technique.
Whoa! Who knew Spaghetti had that in them? It's a shoo-in for victory, surely. The other teams definitely have their work cut out for them now. Let's check on the remnants of Team Yet.
Painting time.
Lily Pad.
Yeah?
Our team abandoned us.
Don't worry about it.
We are at a severe disadvantage from this, logically speaking.
We'll be fine. Just look around and take it in.
Take what in?
Just sit down, watch the trees, and do nothing.
Do nothing.
How do you feel?
I do not feel. But our disadvantage does not concern me anymore.
That's good. Now let's get to painting.
Why do you keep picking that up and putting it down again?
It's fun.
Oh. That scene right there was just beautiful, honestly. The music, the backgrounds, just the layout of everything. It was so good, so pretty. Rounded off with Lilypad just doing Lilypad things too. Mwah. Perfection. Poster is trying to prove that she's a good team leader by taking on all of the painting responsibilities. But Sushi reminds her that they're not really a team anymore. They're a duo.
You don't have to prove yourself or anything.
Okay, you want to help me paint?
Of course.
Okay, I love them both, and I need them both to win. Somehow. Hey, you know, the way this show works, it could happen. Even if my money is kind of on Spaghetti. Actually, it might be a bit of a tight race between Spaghetti and Lilypad. We'll see. Speaking of Spaghetti, they're convinced that their work isn't good enough and have to add one more touch. Oh, wait, no, I don't think that was quite the touch they wanted. They kick their painting into the lake, and Slide Whistle tells them to take a break. Spaghetti agrees and thrusts the painting materials at Trowel. Guess he's gonna have to give it a go after all. He goes into panic mode, but Slide Whistle tells him to find his happy place. And we get a quick peek into his mind. Ooh, it's like he's teaching an art class. Maybe this can provide some inspiration.
Now, of course, once you have your bases down, you need to think about how the colors blend together. A small gradient can go a long way when it comes to catching attention. We can use our red and yellow here to create a nice warm gradient that, we can mix the colors. Why isn't it? It's not working. Nothing's working. Why is this happening?
Hey, it's alright. You tried your best, and we still have plenty of time left to fix it. 1 minute left in the challenge. Why?
A joke about the colour scheme of the whole show? I love that. Very clever. It's not good for Trowel, though. Slide Whistle decides that enough is enough, and it's time to just steal somebody else's work. Yeah, we're quickly devolving into first challenge tactics again now. I think this may well become a theme of the whole show, since there's a lack of rules and everything. He makes his way over to Poster, and hey, her and Sushi did some pretty cute art. That's not bad at all, actually. Slide Whistle asks where Sushi is, and the Poster says that she went to steal Spaghetti's masterpiece, because it was clearly better than their work. Okay, it's a steal fest. Except Sushi might end up a little bit disappointed to see what she's actually going to be stealing. Maybe no stealing will be required, though.
Oh, well, I actually came to steal your painting because ours is kinda ruined now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'll give it to you, just like a trade?
Yeah, I guess so. I got this. Better than what we had. I got this. Hey, where did our original painting go?
Ding ding ding! Time's up. Now let's see how your painting's stacked up. That doesn't even make any sense this time.
The best friends are up first. Isn't that weird how that's like the only team name you can actually say normally?
It's a little abstract. What is it supposed to be? Oh, it's, Santa Hat.
Santa Hat is our beloved other best friend.
And wife.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's kinda wholesome. You guys get a 7. 7 out of what?
Well, it doesn't really matter. I could be ranking out of 1,000 for all I care, and it wouldn't change the order of the placements.
I guess that's true. On to what? Hey, I'm on that team.
You better rank us high.
Well, let's see what what we made. Nice drawing of the other team. You guys close or something?
Yeah, we go way back.
I still really don't know who you are.
We're not exactly close or anything.
Shut up.
Okay, this is my team, so I do feel a little biased, but I want to be fair. Honestly, it's like an 8.
Oh, come on.
Okay, fine, I'll move it down to 7.5.
You know that doesn't change anything.
Looks like the best friends are up for elimination. One other team will be joining them. Will it be Team Yeah or Team What? No one knows.
Oh, come on, Fish. Bias much? To be honest, though, Team What's painting was better, even though it was the best friend's painting. Oh well. There's my two favourites up for elimination. Their interactions are so adorable. We cannot split them up. Alright. Which other team is going to be joining them in the voting? Team Yeah, you're up. Are you going to outdo Team What? These team names. Honestly.
Whoa, that's... Oh my... What is that?
We invented a new color.
I can't stop looking at it. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. You guys win.
Wait, but that means we lose.
Well, that means you lose.
It does. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I can't believe we lost again.
Honestly, I was kind of expecting this.
They didn't even bother to draw me there.
Okay, fair enough. You can't really beat the creation of a brand new colour, can you? Joking around with the colour palette of the show again, and it made me laugh. Again. Wonder if we'll see more of that brilliant, vibrant blue. I mean, I doubt it. We can't mess with the pastel perfection we have already. So that's What and the best friends up for elimination then. Of course, I voted to save Poster and Sushi and Spaghetti, and voting closes on June the 5th, so you still have a couple of days to do that. Or if you haven't watched the episode or Lakeside Party at all yet, you still have a bit of time to do that too. So you better get going. Not right now though. Maybe just wait till the end of this video, then go. Not even done talking about the episode yet, because during the credits we get to see Butter, presumably on the way home. It's nice to have an object show competition where the eliminated contestants just get to, leave. No drama, other than the way she trashed everyone verbally before leaving, of course. Yeah, look, Pel 18 really is cooking with this show. Honestly, it's so fun. It's so well done. It's got such a chill pace to it. It's low key. It's just, it's just so enjoyable. So I can't give it enough praise. It's, honestly, just definitely go check it out if you haven't already. It is well worth your time. It is really fun. Okay, Mooncookiez been on a little bit of a tear with posts lately. We got this. Who are they? Who are who? Who are they? Yes, who indeed are they, and why are they seemingly under a spotlight? Yes, who is this shell with a monocle and a cane and a snow globe, I want to say? I do like the designs a lot, I've got to say that. They're very, 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 very nice designs. I just wonder who they are and what they're doing here. Poptart Pursue universe keeps on getting more intriguing. We also got this lovely wallpaper from somebody's phone. I mean, that's Cheesy Cracker by the looks of things, if you're looking who's taking the picture. And we've got a couple of messages here. Instead of Reddit, we've got Green It. Somebody saying, a new post, trendy inventions? Oh, and then Robin Blue 13, get a life, swear word, censored, geek, what the hell are you? And then there's presumably more to that post. And then, good old Tweetly as well. Actually really proud of this painting. Okay, it's sticky notes. Just realised that sticky notes posted saying I'm actually really proud of this painting. Okay, so another wee little teaser image as well. So Mooncookiez really gearing up. I know Poptart Pursue 1B is trundling along, and I think we'll be seeing it fairly soon. I'm excited. I need to watch Poptart Pursue 1A again. It's been a while since I actually watched that. I should probably dive into that again quickly. Just to get reacquainted with everybody. Over to Oogie's objects now, and guess what? Oogie got to 100 subscribers. You know what that means. Luckily, I already had them nearby, didn't I, from earlier? Listen. Any excuse for a honk, okay? Congrats on getting to 100 subscribers, Oogie. And I'm sure there will be many more as Can goes through the motions of being made. So yeah, you know me. I like to celebrate. I like to celebrate any number. I say any number. I'm still trying to put in place a little plan for when I do celebrate numbers. You know, I haven't exactly got a plan in place for it yet, but I just kind of go with the flow on it for now. So 100 subscribers is one of the things you get a honk for, though. So congrats, Oogie. It might not seem like a huge number to some people, but a milestone's a milestone. I still remember how I felt when I got to 100 subscribers or 100 followers on a platform. It always feels kind of nice just to hit those numbers. You know, we also got a little bit of a progress check from Oogie as well. Who said trauma can't be beautiful? Well, sometimes it's just part of life, isn't it? To be honest. So 22 of pages of script written, 2 of minutes of completed animation, 2 excited to show you guys the whole thing, Too Fast, Too Furious. Cue the jokes, and there's just a link to the teaser in that post as well, which we have already talked about. But yeah, thank you for the update, Oogie, and again, congrats on 100 subscribers. I will be keeping a very close eye on the production of Can as you go through it. Believe you me, you haven't heard the last of me. That wasn't meant to sound threatening, but unfortunately, it kind of came out that way. I mean it in the nicest possible way, I swear. And we talked about Griffin doing a charity run as well recently, and he did indeed complete the charity run. Yay! And also raised $575 on the target was 500. I don't know what that word was between 575 and 500. Anyway, he hit his target. So well done, Griffin. I love to see this kind of thing. It's really awesome. Thank you for raising money for such a good cause. Thank you for being such an awesome person and all that stuff. Thank you anybody as well who donated. I'm not sure if my little mention in the video went anywhere to anybody who donated, but thank you everybody who did. It's a really good cause, and I just like to see people supporting good causes. I always like to try and help out if I can. So, hooray! Okie dokie. This weekend is the Colorado Object Hangout. It's kind of timely because Object Show Spotlight for BFPOR was just like, was that last week or the week before? Time is meaningless. It was the week before, wasn't it? My brain, I can't keep up with time anymore. But yes, Colorado Object Hangout is happening. BFPOR episode 6 is going to be aired there. But there's so many other cool people and cool things going on there. Check out this list of people who are going to be there. I don't know everybody on that list, but there are some familiar names on there. I'm sure you recognize a lot of the people there too. You might recognize every single one of them. I've still got a lot of people to get to know, but there's definitely some really, really awesome people there, and some awesome things are also being shown. So the special guest lineup is also here. So there we go. We've got obviously WoopDoo and Cake Brunch. Obviously, Dan the Minifig's going to be there, Tyler Lance, Zach Freeland, Delango, Sophie Briver, Wraith, Mario the Spartan, and then all the other things that are being represented along the bottom there. And there's just going to be so much cool things going on. So if anybody is going, I hope you have a really wonderful time. Tickets are still up for grabs as far as I know at this point in time. I will put a link to the site to buy tickets if you happen to be able to go and just didn't get yourself a ticket yet. The event is also going to be live streamed, I believe. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure if it's going to be on WoopDoo's channel. But if I find out, I will share the link if I come across it somewhere. I will not be watching the live stream because I have a super busy thing. I've got a super busy weekend coming up. And I think I'll save all the special things that are being shown there until they actually get uploaded to YouTube separately, I think. Like BFPOR 6, I know there's going to be a Battle for Niche Internet Fame short is going to be shown there. I believe there's also going to be a DAGFE short. There's going to be a Flaws short. If you see Iggy's on that list in the create lineup there. There is so many other things as well, but like they're the ones I know the most about, I would say. But good luck, everybody who's showing off anything at the event. Have fun, everybody who's going or just watching the live stream. I'm sure it's going to be a fantastically awesome time. And yeah, I'll catch up with all the stuff that gets uploaded there. I'll catch up with all the stuff that gets showcased there at some point in time, I'm sure. And there's just one more little thing there just to clarify all of the information. It's June the 6th, which is this coming Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. local time. Which is what time, Colorado? I'm terrible with time zones, but it's 2 p.m. Colorado time. And it's at the Lyric Cinema in Fort Collins. So there you go. It's a film festival. It's also creative meet and greets, and there's other stuff. So big thank you to WoopDoo for putting this together. It's really cool. I really hope that more of these events do start cropping up and happening, because it's just a really fun. This is a really fun way for people to get together and meet people and showcase what they've been working on, and for OSC fans to just gather together and geek out about object show stuff. It's great. I want more of this. I know it's not always easy to do, but it is always super fun to see it pop up. And finally, over to Wuggolo. Well, you know, it's one of those things. If you get an update from Fusion about Object Invasion, an update from Wuggolo on Object Lockdown isn't usually far behind. And yes, we did get an update on Object Lockdown 15, which is also coming out this summer. That really hints to me that we are getting another lock version event, which is where Object Invasion and Object Lockdown come out on the same day, kind of back to back. One episode and then the other one. That's always a fun time, because I love both shows, and getting two new episodes at the same time is just, it fills me with glee. It really does. I also like these hashtags. Animation has begun. Fair enough. That's exactly the same thing that Fusion said about Invasion. But also, where is he? Yeah, fire extinguisher? I don't know. Where is he? Don't you know, Wuggolo? It's your creation, after all. Anyway, exciting times. We'll keep our eyes peeled for further updates from Fusion and Wuggolo as animation proceeds. But that's already something fun to look forward to this summer. I'm sure there'll be plenty more things as we go, though. And that's it for another episode of Object Show Roundup. Oh, we had so much fun this weekend. And there are some other things still on the horizon. So we'll see what's happening over the course of the rest of this week. We shall see, indeed, if we do get a weekend episode out. It's funny, because one of the things I always wanted to try and do was make sure that I had some kind of consistent upload schedule. And it was Fridays. Was it Saturdays? I've already forgotten. It was Saturdays, yes. And then I swapped it to Sundays. Okay. That's right. I'm sorry. I don't know where my head's at today. I'm still recovering from all the stuff that happened over the weekend. All of the 2 episodes of things that I watched. But yeah, so I was like, I want to make sure I've got an episode every Saturday. And then I changed it, because recording on a Saturday and editing on a Saturday just gave me more time, because it's the weekend. So it became doing all my stuff on a Saturday, uploading on a Sunday. It also gave me one extra day to do notes if something happened to come out on Friday, or even on a Saturday morning, you know. But now, what with last week being a little bit on the quiet side until the weekend, didn't get a weekend episode in, getting a midweek episode in instead. And now in my head, I'm like, will there be a weekend episode? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I might not keep things as consistently consistent, if you know what I mean. And I've said this before. It's a case of doing an episode when there is an episode to be made. And I also need to drill this into my own brain too, because I am very much a routine person. But when you are doing something like this, where you're talking about episodes of shows as and when they happen to come out, I don't have control over when the episodes of things come out. So I don't have control over when I have things to talk about. So I need to learn that if I don't have enough for an episode, then I just don't have to do one. I need to learn that for myself, because I do feel a need sometimes. I was sat all weekend, I swear, I was sat going, I could just do a little update video. I could just do a little video with what I've got. But I don't always need to. All the updates I shared today that weren't episode discussions, they were fine to wait for a couple of days. You know, things that have specific deadlines, perhaps like events like the Hangout in Colorado. Of course, I wanted to make sure I talked about that before the event happened, so the people had a little bit of wiggle room. Of course, like I said, there's only a few days left before the event happens now, so it's very last minute, but I still like to get it out there before the event happens. But I do need to just ensure that I make the most of the time I have, right? And not just bang out an episode for the sake of it. Because if I'd done an episode over the weekend, that would have cost me more time, and I might not have had enough time to go over the episodes we went over today. I'm sorry. This is me just saying things out loud and trying to convince myself that this is how I know I should be doing things. You don't need to hear all of this, but at the same time, I'm also trying to give you a little bit of background to how my brain works, I suppose. And also, I guess the be-all, end-all is there might not be an episode every week on the same day. There could just be an episode whenever there needs to be an episode, and that's probably just how I'm going to have to look at things. I don't tend to try and do too much midweek stuff, though, because of having the regular job, which is why weekends are a lot better for me. But again, I'm not always in control of when I have things to talk about. And that's enough. I don't know why I talked about that for so darn long. That was such a waste of everybody's time, and I apologize. If you managed to get through all of that, congratulations. Thank you all for being here, whether you spent 5 seconds here, watch one section or 2 sections you're interested in, or watch the whole video. I appreciate any time you hang out here. It means the absolute world to me. Don't forget to make the YouTube algorithms happy. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff that you all know how to do, but I feel like I need to say it out loud anyway. I feel like somebody's listening to me if I don't. And yeah, keep watching object shows, keep discovering new object shows, and keep creating object shows if that's what you do. And I will see you all in the next episode of Object Show Roundup, whenever that happens to be. Love and appreciate you all. Take care. Again, have an awesome Pride Month. And yeah, I will see you next time. Toodaloo!